Uh, Again, good afternoon, everyone. I'm sure we have the startup, the people trying to bring their companies up and running, and we also have people who wants to invest. I'm sure we all need a bit of appreciation. So in this team here, who needs some kind of appreciation right now? Can raise your hands. Really, nobody needs an appreciation for yourself. All right. So do like this. Pat your backs. We have made it so far. Yeah. Thank you. Myself, Veerakumar. I am the country manager for Kenya for Zoho. Zoho is a global technology company. We provide a software as a solution in this region, and then we have very affordable software solutions for everyday need of yourself in your organization. So with that, today I'm here to talk about how do we enhance the customer experience, right? Starting with a quote from the famous African-American poet, Maya Angelou, which says that people will forget what you said, or they will even forget what you did, whether you buy them a car or whatever it is. But they will never forget the way you made them to feel. I mean, this is more of a socialistic opinion, but still, this stands very good for our corporate world as well, right? I mean, end of the day, it's all about people. Unless until Skynet takes over and then there are no people and it's all the same, right? So, what is customer experience? I mean, I'm sure we all have our understanding of customer experience, but let me give you a little more details on a proper definition of customer experience. So, this is the result of your relationship with your customer, right? That's a basic point. And it's also a good relationship, which means that you can build a good customer relationship when you listen carefully and take action on that. I mean, like, there's a way saying it like, you listen to act on it, you don't listen to react or respond, right? And of course, a relationship is counting on every interaction, every touch point. It's not just, okay, they had an issue and then we sorted it out, it's over. No. Maybe I can take up a small story on that point. There is a famous, I just read it this morning on Twitter. So there is this famous sales guy. I mean, when he was very young, he made a cold call. He went to an office, right? And then he was trying to pitch it for his product. And the receptionist said, it's a dry cleaning company. So he was trying to sell some wireless solutions. So the receptionist said, I mean, like, we don't encourage cold calls, please don't come in. And then she started misbehaving with him. I mean, like, you just get out of it, get out of here, and then, all those kind of things. Then this guy didn't stay back. He just leaned forward again, took a piece of paper, wrote down his name, number, all those details, and then with the email address, and gave it to these guys. Told them, please stop sending your cold emails to me. I'm one of your customers. I've used your product or services last couple of years, but now please don't send it anymore. And then I'm changing my providers. So the point is here, like, everyone in the organization has to be customer oriented, and of course, it's end of the day, it's all people, so we all need human touch. And last but not least, I mean, every company has a customer service team or a customer service department, but it is not equal to customer experience. It is only a subset of, maybe an inferior subset of the customer experience, right? So that's all about customer experience. Now, what is CXM? Customer Experience Management, right? So this is very simply put in, like, you have to put in a system or a solution or a process wherein you meet your customer's expectation or exceed, so that you retain them, right? That's what Gartner defines the customer experience management. How do we do it? Ask ourselves, what kind of people that we are selling to or providing services to? What's my strategy? The touch points, right? Am I performing really good? So this is a regular process of customer experience management. Now, in the continuation, very important point is that measuring the customer experience. How do we measure it? There are very important key points, especially in these days of digitalization. First thing first is customer effort score. What is a customer effort score? So this is basically the effort put in by a customer when he walks into your office, your showroom, wherever it is, and he's trying to get an information. Is it that the moment he walks in, is he able to get all the information immediately, or he has to speak to a couple of people and then get it? Depending on the information, depending on the company, it might vary, but that's what it is. So the lesser the points here, the score is as much as, if it is lower, yes, that's good. And next is Net Promoter Score. After experiencing your service, how likely he is to recommend your services or products to his friends and relatives. We always get those kind of mailers, right? So that's Net Promoter Score. The higher the score, it's better. And then we have the customer satisfaction, good, bad, or not so good, right? And then time to resolution. This is since the ticket is opened or since the inquiry started until the call is complete. So that's a time to resolution. These are some of the measures that needs to be in place when you want to measure the customer experience in your team, in your company. And how to do all this at the stage? I'm just a startup, or I'm still a small company. But yes, customer experience is very important. So how do I do all that and still say it's competitive? And then now you need to bring in a process. Now that's where the digitalization comes in place, right? So this has to be a total transformation. Now this customer experience also includes X. X is the executive level. Bring in the C-level conversation with your team, the internal team, be it marketing, sales, whether it is the customer support team, or your IT team, or infotech. Everyone has to be part of it, right? So that is where we bring in the satisfaction, loyalty, and advocacy for the customer. And the common way of, okay, fine, now we know what is the customer experience, we know different measures to manage the customer experience. How do we go about it? This is the common way of doing it, right? Okay, fine, I want to become a tech savvy, I want to enable my team and my company enable with my digitalization and whatever it is. So you buy more software, get on the cloud, artificial intelligence or augmented reality or VR, whatever it is, I buy drones and fly, and then let's see what what makes it successful. No. So that's the standard way of doing it. Or are you better off not going digital at all? This one small statistics: 75% of all digital transformations do not reach their goals. Right? In 2018, the world has wasted about $900 billion out of the 1.3 trillion invested on the digital transformation. Right? So what do we do now? Right? So from customer experience to digital transformation, so it looks very complicated, I don't know, we'll see. So the first and foremost thing that we should do is, first do an introspect with your team, with your company. Introspect without an argument, of course, don't be judgmental about your own self. You understand your functions, understand your expectations, so that you are very clear of what's happening within your team and then where you want to go, right? Now, these are some of the guiding principles. I'll just quickly close next 5 minutes. Some of the points when you want to transform, bring in a good customer experience. The first and foremost thing is the digital transformation. It's more about transformation than the digital part of it. So forget about the D part of it. It's more to do with the transformation, right? And digital transformation is not a a project. It has to be run by one small team of people. No, it's a complete program. It has to run through the entire company, and it's all about people, of course. Right? So the way we said until Skynet takes over, it's all about people. Now, of course, we will have to have a proper communication within our multiple departments or multiple stakeholders or multiple employees, so that everyone is aware of where we're going to. And the teams, one of the biggest obstacles we fear. I'm sure some people will lose job, or they will have to change, or they will not get the importance that they have been getting it. So this, we as the chief team, the CX team has to make sure that this is all sorted out. And of course, the culture matters. You set your culture when you are a very small team or when you want to start a new style of working. Now, this is one of the most important things. Digital transformation is not just the work of a CIO or the CTO. This is the work of the whole team, right? And then resistance will come from everywhere. And take a strategize the whole point of it, and then go back and check, again strategize and do it. So these are some of the guiding principles for your digital transformation, right? So we have spoken about what is an experience, what is a CX management, and some of the guiding principles. I think I want to leave it at that. Of course, at the stage, it's all about people until Skynet takes over. Now, before I conclude, I hope the customer experience, the importance of customer experience in your organization has been made clear by myself. So I want to recommend, one of the choices that you can have is Zoho. And why Zoho, right? When you go for digitalization, one of the major things that our people ask is, how big is, I mean, how old is this company? We have a lot of startups, a lot of tech companies that start coming, and then they bring in a lot of solutions. Do they have a big experience that they can solve my problems? Zoho is a 25-year-old company. It's not, I mean, even before the cloud is a thing that our guys have started. We started the CRM, and then we are now with more than 50 products, 50 plus applications, which can take care of the day-to-day operation of your company from end to end, irrespective of your size, irrespective of your industry. This is something that can take care of your whole operations. And of course, we are 11,000 plus team. We are present across the world. We are in 190 countries as we speak today. And we have 75 million happy and trusted customers. So it's not a small company. We have our products which are tested and tried and tested. And we are present across the globe. We have a bigger team to support you and then come up with any products. And it's a private bootstrap, meaning we are the only SaaS company in the space of Google or Microsoft or Salesforce, where we put back 60% of our profit back into R&D, which no one does. That's possible because of it's private, right? So I'm not against, I'm not pro bootstrap or against VC funding, but this is one of the factors that I wanted to highlight, right? And this is one of the slides. I mean, these are the products that we have it, starting from your collaboration tools like your mail, your chat application and everything, or you want to have your finance tools. I mean, bookkeeping is one of the first thing that anyone would need it, right? So we have that. Or you want to have your the CRM resetting properly. Yes, we have it. You are a company that you want to have a lot of marketing activities or digital marketing activities, we have that as well, right? So we have every product, and probably we are the only company who brings in a design into data. Like we have a product called Canvas, by which you can customize your CRM. You want to make it colorful, you want to make it more graphics, you want to make it with a lot of your own logos and everything. We can customize your CRM, and this is not possible with any other vendors. And last but not the least one, I mean, you are saying that, okay, you guys provide everything, but still I'm not happy with it, so I want to make more customization. How do I go about it? We have a product called Zoho Creator. So that's a low-code product. It's called a low-code product, which means you can just, as long as you know what you want and you have a basic IT skills, you can build your own app, and you can even publish the apps on iOS or Android. So we provide. So it's you come to us, I mean, we will try and take care of your 100% of your expectations. So with that, good luck for everyone. Thank you so much. Santi Sana.